The time is 9:05 in the morning time on this Thursday morning, January 24th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Thursday morning, January 24th, 2019. God, God, oh, no! Good morning to you all this lovely Thursday morning, January 24th, 2019. It's 9:06 and it is 59 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories out of Peter Channel Morning News is House Democrats increase border offers of $5.7 billion if government opens. Native American activists and viral combinations never deployed overseas. Marines say regional powers recognized Maduro appointed as interim president. Trump and Pelosi refused to help. Residents, business feel impacted by the natural gas issue in Newport. Worcester Dr. reprimanded for removing wrong men's kidney. Jenny O to donate $25,000 reward money to Jamie Kloss. Byron Trump and Corn feels like the Godfather as Michael Cohen post house testimony cited threats against his family. Polls show Trump is pleaded support third shutdown. Shutdown drags Trump approval rated the lowest in more than a year. Kim Jong-un applauds for Trump for a second summit plans. Voters in Gujarat warned London do not betray on Brexit. Email still has grief grips family and friends over missing plane. Missing soccer stars ex blames Mister's football mafia. In Stoughton, Massachusetts, Stoughton police are searching a white Nissan sedan in connection with a pedestrian crash. Said a 4-year-old Stoughton man was struck in the crosswalk at the intersection of Washington and School Streets at 1:38 and 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday. The victim sustained serious life-threatening injuries was flown to a Boston hospital, according to the police. Police had the vehicle drove southbound and there will be reviewed possible surveillance video from the area. Carlos Cruzan resides as widow CEOs who arranged in Japanese custody. Applications for the U.S. unemployment aid fall to a 49-year low, while Ford's operating profit dropped 28% in 2018. The Dow up 171.14 points, 24,575.62. SP 500 up 580 at 2630.70, and Nasdaq up 5.41, 7025.77. SpaceX Starhawk damage and I wins. Chinese scientists have cloned a genetically altered primate for the first time. NASA swaps out astronauts for the first manned flight on board's new ship. King County man contracted measles from Southwest Russian outbreak. The cause of Alzheimer's could be coming from inside your mouth, Senate claims. Blood tests could predict Alzheimer's before symptoms begin. And major blood pressure medication recall, drug may contain carcinogen. Suspects remain large after at least one person was shot in Acton. Russia, Turkey, and China back Maduro to Venezuela and oppose U.S. claim. Trump raises stakes in North Korea summit. Airbus chief says plane maker can leave Britain without Brexit deal. A former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of South Korea was arrested on charges of immediately court rules included in the case of involvement of South Korean workers on forced labor at Japanese factories during World War II. The Senate will vote on two opposing bills Thursday seeking to reopen the government, but it's uncertain whether either will garner the necessary votes. Harvey Weinstein's new legal deterrent for New York City sexual assault case. Elderly poor minorities disproportionately account for pedestrian deaths according to study. After battle with cancer, North Edinburgh given Super Bowl tickets by Patriots. Coyle Cassidy settles for a 2-2 tie with Bishop Field in ice hockey. We got the latest on the Stoughton Hill Run pedestrian crash. The arrest made in Stoughton Hill Run pedestrian crash. Truck rolls over the highway in Bridgewater, driver injured. Peter Channel News Time is 9:10. Time now for a sport report. The Boston Celtics. defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers at the TD Garden, 125-103. Celtics and the Bruins have the night off. Baseball Hall of Fame event turns at the end to go back to this appreciation show. What's the keep Bell to 2014 Eric Pico from John Jones Like Symbols. Joe Montana wins it on stage, no call. And Super Bowl favorite than Tom Brady. Super Bowl 53 ticket prices fall because Patriots fans been there, done that. Peter Cello news time is 9/11 on this. First of all, it's time now for Peter Cello traffic turns and check. Baby! Let's study off of the DMB data with the Fitchburg line train 403-743 AM of North. Station is up in 10-50 minutes. Basket between Lowell and Route 45. Rochester, Middlebury, Lakeville train 005. 824 AM from substation is operating 10-50 minutes. Basket between substation Middlebury, Lakeville due to train traffic in. Providence train 812, 750 AM from Providence may utilize a small train set that Noble Wood was at a less seat capacity. Pitch to make consider train 814, 745 AM from Wickford Junction. Okay, look at the Downs and Boways in New England. 95 southbound side, so between Pittsburgh and Providence. 95 northbound side, so between Work and Providence. 185 westbound side, so between Seacock and Providence. 485 is southbound side, so before 24, the Radar Bridgewater stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side, slow between 146 and Billboard down to Route 485 and Westboro, and then Hip between 128 and 128 and Western Island and the 7th Expressway in Boston. 485 on the northbound side, so before Mass Pike and Hopkins. 128 at the northbound side, so between Route 135 and Eden, but out of Route. What are you all fans? 7th Expressway, both fans back to the Great split down to the Mass Pike. 95 northbound side, and slow between before 128 and Gatton. 24 northbound side, so between Brockton out and 128 and Gatton. Route 3 at the northbound side, so between the Great split. Route 6 on the westbound side, so between 132 and Hyatt as a Mass Pike, both fences back to between Loader, but out of South Boston, 7 tells, so Cal tells. Looking good. Route 1 is southbound side, so between Chelsea and Charlestown. 93 southbound side, so between 213 the 2 and 9 and 6 bridge to downtown Boston. 485 and the southbound side, so the large stretch. 3 southbound side, so between 445 1 out of 128 in Burlington. Route 3 at the northbound side, so 128 in Burlington. 485 and the southbound side, so between Littleton and 290 in Bomber. 91 southbound side, so between Woodlock and Hartford, Connecticut. 91 northbound side, so between Route 9 and Middletown on Hartford, Connecticut. 84 westbound side, so between Newtown and Denver, Connecticut. Route 8 on the southbound side, so between Downtown and Bridgeport. 15 out of the westbound side, so between Bridgeport and Stafford. 95 southbound side, so between North and Greenwich. 95 southbound side, so before Route 91 in New Haven, Connecticut. And up to north of New England. 93 on the southbound side, so Route 101 in Manchester, and 93 southbound side, so between Frank Country and down to Lincoln, New Hampshire. Northbound 93, so between Lincoln, New Hampshire. 395 the southbound side, so the Brunswick, Maine. 95 northbound side, so between Old Town and Lincoln, Maine. And 95 the southbound side, so between Bangor down to Palmyra, Maine. And 87 and 89 southbound side, also U.S. getting more than that. In Vermont and Interstate 87 and both ends back from Lake George, New York. Peter Cello news time is 9:13 on this. There's a mod. Time now for a weather report. And what a difference 72 96 hours makes. 72 96 hours ago, 72 to 96 hours ago, we were in the deep freeze to start off Monday and Sunday, and sometimes Tuesday. But now, it is a taste of spring today with warm wind and wet. Today, as we see temperatures in the upper 40s to low to mid 50s to start off the morning, and then seeing a rain coming up much of Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut, and some heavy bed rain down around Bridgeport, and down around the Springfield area, and east to Greenfield, and south of Keene, New Hampshire. And the rain shot stretched out of New Jersey, out of Pennsylvania, and stretched all the way up into north of New England and up into southern Quebec. We are under wind advisory from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. this afternoon. Winds up 10 to 20 miles, gusts up to 55 miles an hour. Strong winds late this morning into the afternoon. Strong winds may go well down limbs, trees, and power lines. Scattered power outage expected in northern Rhode Island and portion of interior southeast Massachusetts as well as northeast Massachusetts. Wind advisory means that sustained winds up 31, 39 miles are expected with gusts up between 46 and 57 miles an hour. The wind is stronger. Cable to down and small tree limbs and branches possibly causing accident. Power outages driving difficult, especially high-profile vehicles. Use extra caution. Flash flood watch remains in effect for late tonight. The flash flood watch continues for the portion of northern Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, including the fallen areas in northern Connecticut, Hartford, Tolland, and Wyndham, and Massachusetts, Boston, Bristol, Essex, Franklin, Hampton, Hampshire, Middlesex, Norfolk, Plymouth, Suffolk, and Worcester and Wardown, Bristol, Kent, Newport, Providence, and Washington. Fart Lake tonight. Rain moving in the southern New England will be heavy at times today. By the time the rain tapers off by early Thursday evening, 1 to 2 inches of rain are anticipated with local higher amounts if possible. Heavy rain combined with a snow belt will result in the potential areas of significant urban street flooding. In addition, some small river and street flooding is also possible. All right. Looking at the forecast goes like this. For today, rain with thunderstorms possible after 4 p.m. Some storms with a severe rainfall. Patch between noon and 4 p.m. Minor 57 degrees, south about 14 to 8 miles gust size. 49 miles an hour. Chest pressure is 1%. New rain amounts between 1 and 2 inches possible tonight. Rain like maybe before 7 p.m. Cloudy during the early evening. The gradual clear with a low at 24 degrees. More spots 7 to 30 miles gust size. 34 miles an hour. Chest pressure is 6%. New spots between the 10 quarter inch possible for Friday. Saturday, most of Cusco at 37 to low about 17 degrees. More spots 3 to 7 miles an hour for Saturday. Most of the times about 30 degrees. Common Campus southwest at 6 miles an hour afternoon for Saturday night. Slight chance of snow showers up for 2 a.m. Then a slight chance of snow showers up to 3 a.m. Most of the guys about 19 degrees. Lot of our wind, making chance makes 20% for Sunday. Puts on most of the guys about 41 about 25 degrees. Common Campus south to southwest wind about 5 to 8 miles in the morning for Monday. Most times come at 35 degrees. Most about 5 to 8 miles an hour for Monday night. Chance of snow after 3 a.m. Partly guys come at 22 degrees. Dolphin about 5 miles coming 9 morning. The evening chance makes 30% for Tuesday. Chance rated so mostly guys about 42 degrees. Light and variable wind. Becoming southeast around 5 to 7 miles in the morning. Winds just makes 50% for Tuesday night. Chance rain mostly comes between 20 degrees. South with about 6 miles an hour. Chance makes 50%. And for Wednesday, chance of snow, point stack about 37 degrees. 1.7 to 9 miles an hour. Chance makes 30%. Right now, Norton, it's 59 degrees on overcast skies. That's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this. First morning, January 24th, 2019. Viewers will be having a good morning. Goodbye, day. To hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you at noontime for a noontime report.